Well, good morning, everyone. It is time for our Mill Creek Crossing Connection, brought to you by Dan Dolan and Dan Dolan Homes. And joining us in studio, we have Dwight Wheelan. And good morning, Dwight.
Good morning. You're going to have to do a better job picking what these days are. None of those sounded very good.
Yeah, I know. Well, there were some good food ones in there, though, weren't there? I don't remember. But, yeah, you know, it always amazes me, like today was Earmuff Day. You'll have like Mittens Day in July. And I'm like, what? Who comes up with this? Wouldn't you do that better in the winter time?
Yeah, you think so. Well, I got good news this morning.
Okay.
We have the second house available.
Oh, okay.
It's 1630 Garrett Avenue in the Homeowners Association, where the lawn mowing and the snow removal goes with it, at a real decent price. It's 2 bedrooms upstairs, potential of 2 downstairs. It has a half-finished basement and 2-car garage. Then over on Connor Court is where we have the 3-bedroom and 3-car garage. However, back to the Garrett place, it has a half-finished basement.
Okay.
Now, that can be used for bedrooms or rec room or whatever, a game room. But it is half finished, so that's the difference in the two. 2-bedroom with half finished basement, or 3-bedroom with a 3-car garage.
Okay. And you mentioned the half-finished basement, and of course people can, you know, use it in many variety of different ways. Like you said, a bedroom, or sometimes they have their work or office space down there. Now, didn't you have an office in your basement? Or?
You bet, yeah.
Yeah.
I had them put a wall in part of my basement, and I wanted French doors on it, and Dan didn't want to do that, which I wondered why, since it was my house. And he explained to me, and he does this often. He corrects people and tells them from experience. He said it'll cut out all of your natural light in your basement. Mm-hmm. So he put in glass pocket doors. I've got my privacy. I've got glass. We haven't blocked out any outside light at all. So there's so many different ways. You can use it for a rec room and a door taking into the unfinished part of the basement, and there's your exercise room and things like that.
Sure.
Yeah. Not everybody wants to have a walker or a treadmill and stuff like that in that finished part, but it fits well right behind the wall.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've been in places where I've seen that, where in the unfinished part they've got their, you know, treadmill and various weights and stuff. So, good place to work out.
Yeah, I had all that exercise equipment, and I guess I didn't want to wear it out. I didn't use it.
You wanted to make sure when you sold it, it was still brand new, brand new.
That's right.
Well, that's good. Good to hear that home is now available. So a lot of times when we have you on, we're just talking about the model home, but now there's another home available.
That's right. There's a choice now to be made. Mm-hmm. Some people absolutely want part of the basement finished. And other people say, well, you know, upstairs is enough for me to take care of and keep up. So I don't need anything in the basement except for storage. And we finished our whole basement, and we really enjoyed it. That was our TV room, and like I say, that's where I have my exercise equipment that was in the way. But we had an awful lot of good use for our basement. that's where we had Christmas, when we had all 21 of the family in, and things like that. But now that the steps are a real chore for Shirley, and going up the steps are getting harder and harder for me, so we've gotten rid of most everything in the basement, but we do have a bedroom when the kids come home.
Sure. Yeah, that's a good thing for that. And you mentioned like a TV room or a rec room, and that's a good place for the kids.
You bet.
Like if they're visiting.
Yeah. And it just has to fit the person's taste. Both houses have the island instead of the breakfast bar. That's a plus in both houses. A lot of cabinet space. The kitchens are really a woman's dream fulfilled.
Okay.
But Mary's there Tuesday through Saturday, and she'll go between for anybody that wants to see either, or she'll take them to whichever one she wants.
Sorry about that. I went to my phone going off in the middle of an interview show. That's not right. Now, with the two homes possible for people can come and check out, so Mary will be there and they can talk to her and she can show either home or both.
Yes, that's right. And she will make her place to find Mary in the Connor Court home. And if they want to go over to Garrett, why, she'll be happy to take them over there.
Now, let's see, today, okay, so last Saturday, would that have been refreshments and
yes,
stuff? Okay,
yes, it
so
was.
how did that go?
Well, there were some people that showed up, and actually, she showed both homes.
Oh, good.
So it worked out that way. I was supposed to be there to help her, and I had a bunch of family come in and from Cedar Rapids, and I guess I chose to spend my time with them because I didn't go help Mary, and I missed her refreshments.
So you missed out on the refreshments. Well,
Yeah,
that's not right.
yeah.
So again, the model home available. People can come and see Tuesday through Saturday,
You bet.
11 to 1.
Uh-huh.
And if that time doesn't work out, then they can always call and make an appointment for a different time. Then.
You bet. We'll get there once fulfilled.
All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap things up here on the show today. So again, Dwight, we thank you for coming in and being on today's Mill Creek Crossing.
You bet.
And Mill Creek Crossing is heard every Wednesday morning at this time here on KROS and is brought to you by Dan Dolan and Dan Dolan Homes.
KROS 1340 AM, Clinton, Iowa, and FM 105.9.
Worse moods than those who walk in a happier style, swinging